But when I couldn't take it no more, Nigerians, was when this idiot, so-called pastor, that is apologizing for people to just gain the public sympathy. Mr. Okafor, the manipulator, the pedophile, the rapist, even his own family members, he sleeps with them. The house help that I brought Salome before I left my children, you were sleeping with her. What, are you lying that I committed adultery in your house? I left you because of your immorality, sleeping around, impregnating women in their husband's house. Some of your deacons in their marriages, your children are yours. If I left this man, I left him because I could not match and operate in his own ways. I left him. He did not leave me. I, Bisem, left you.
You know, they want to stifle truth from coming out.
Yeah, from coming out.
Yes,
that's the
truth. What he did this morning was because of that video, that baby's video. That 3-year-old video he saw yesterday is the reason he's coming out this morning and nothing more. He knows there is a lot on it.
A whole lot.
He knows there is a whole lot on
Children everywhere, Nigerians. Children everywhere. At this point, I think their apology is not even genuine. You just want to do damage control. You cannot be having children everywhere and then you think you want to do damage control. It's not going to work. With my name, me, Bisem Okafor. It's a shame. It's really a shame. It's really
all right.
There's no genuine apology from my own reflection. There is none. You cannot use me as a clickbait.
Okay, so are you seated?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Introduce yourself to the audience.
Okay, my name is Agnes Bisem Okafor, and I was married to Chris Okafors when I was 18 years. And the people that conducted the marriage, they are still much alive. The marriage produced 4 beautiful children, 3 sons, 3 daughters, and a boy. And at the same time, this man took me in my prime, in my youth, as a wife, not as a side chick or as a side whatever, wedded traditionally, and we had a wedding. Everybody that conducted the wedding and the traditional marriage, they are all still alive. They are so embarrassed with the things that he comes out to say in his mouth concerning his own children. It's a shame to the body of Christ. If I left this man, I left him because I could not match and operate in his own ways. I left him. He did not leave me. I, Bisem, left you because of the shame and the disgrace you brought to the body of Christ for so many years. I kept quiet. But when I couldn't take it no more, Nigerians, was when this idiot, so-called pastor, that is apologizing for people to just gain the public sympathy.
Sis, please be mindful of the word you are going to use because of community standard.
Okay.
Yes, so don't use strong words.
This human, good for nothing human, standing on the altar to lie that he met a one lady that got pregnant the first time, and he met another lady, the same lady came with another pregnancy again. Why are you such a liar? You don't know your little beginnings? You've forgotten your little beginnings? When you had nothing? When you had nothing? I didn't meet you in worth. I didn't meet you in none of that. That marriage produced 4 children. After the wedding, on a fateful day, I discovered a wedding certificate under his bed that he was once married. I cried. I said, God, is this what I began to get into? You know, I asked him, he denied. The marriage certificate is still available. You will go to jail for that. For getting married and lying to me at the same time that you were never married, and got me in my prime and kept me in your house just to be a baby making machine for you. You could not equip me, you could not educate me, and none of that. What breaks the camel's back? This man is standing on the altar lying that when the kidnapper kidnapped him, I could not do anything. I said, oh, I don't know him. Why are you such a liar? Was I at the airport to receive you when you came back from the kidnapping then? Yes, I was at the airport. And Tony, I am coming for you. You pedophile, I am coming for you. Like father, like son, I am coming for you, Pastor Tony. Standing beside him to tell lies that the kidnappers told me. That I told the kidnappers that I don't know him. This is the man that I sold my goats for. I emptied my bank accounts for. I gave it to elders of the church to go and deliver to the kidnappers. Today you're standing to deny me. You're standing to tell lies on me. May heaven visit you. For me, that your apology is nothing. Okay? That your apology is nothing. Stand firm and tell the Nigerian and the community, or let's say the world at large, tell them the truth. Mr. Okafor, the manipulator, the pedophile, the rapist, even his own family members, he sleeps with them. The house help that I brought Salome before I left my children, you were sleeping with her. The girl called me, Auntie, I cannot stand it no more. I have to leave this job. I'm going back to Benue. You, Okafor, you're not coming with the truth. Nah, you cannot tarnish my person. I've been quiet for 14 years does not make weakness. Silence was never weakness. I respected my children to grow because you keep my children. You took them away from me. Why were you dragging them with me at the court if they were not your children? Why were you dragging them with me if they were not your children, as you told Nigerians? You're a liar. Come on and tell them the truth. Your apologies are not over yet. Your apologies are not over yet.
Can I ask you some question at this point?
Yes,
I wanted you to start it and I couldn't stop you because I have to let you speak out. Now, I have not finished listening to his apology video, but I've listened to, I think, some considerable quantity of it. In his apology, he alleged you of sleeping with a man, that he caught you with a man in the house. That was why the marriage broke.
Mr. Okafor,
why did your marriage break?
Okay, my marriage broke because this man, I wish the Nigerian police, President Tinubu, Lagos State government, I urge you guys to go back and review his kidnapping case. Let's see how true that one is. Mr. Okafors, are you there? They should review that kidnapping case. Okay, this man is a liar. If there is a woman that cheated, she cannot cheat by herself. There should be a man standing by herself that, oh, this is the person she cheated with. Right, Nigerians?
Yes.
Can a woman cheat by herself?
He said he met you with a man.
Okay, then provide the man to the public. Let the Nigerian people see the man. You've been running with different narratives about me for years. I've been quiet does not mean that I am weak. I am not. I've expected my children to grow to this date. Provide the man to Nigerians. Why are you lying? Why are you standing on your altar and you're lying? The apology is not accepted over here. It's not. This way, it's not. Maybe that way it is, but yet it's not. Come out and tell the Nigerian people the truth. Why are you lying that I committed adultery in your house? I left you because of your immorality, sleeping around, impregnating women in their husband's house. Some of your deacons in their marriages, their children are yours. I left you because you abused me for years. You assaulted me for years. I have all medical reports. Go to General Hospital, there are copies there. King Smith Hospital at Akute, you have copies there. I have copies with me. I brought them to America with me. This man is a liar. Provide the man that I committed adultery with. That's the narrative you've been running with for years, damaging my image. Okafors, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you. And the DNA test, you must do it. You will. To tarnish my image as a woman, it's not going to work. You would do that DNA test. You will. It's a must. Let's clarify everything in the open. If you're not ashamed or you're not going to be embarrassed about it, you have to speak. This is my time to speak my truth. Do not harm my children in any way. I left this man. I left you. You never left me. On that fateful day, you abused me. You assaulted me. I packed my things. You were dragging them back in your house. Why were you dragging me back in your house for a woman that committed adultery, Nigerians? Why were you dragging my box back in the house? I had to use the back gate and drove out and left till date.
When you were talking earlier, you said he impregnated somebody while you were with him, like 2 people, if I'm not mistaken.
So many of them. Some of the deacons in his church, he impregnated their wives. They have children in their marriages that are for the Okafors.
Do you know the people he impregnated by name?
Yes, I know.
Can you
all
mention
of
the
them.
names?
Ezine Nana, can you come out? We need a
Ezine
DNA
Nana.
on. Yes, can you come out? We need a DNA on one of your children.
Ezine Nana got pregnant for him.
Yeah, 10 million was used to cover up the case. Ezine, do you want to come out?
to cover the case.
Yes. Anita Choma Ezema, she was one of the deaconess in the church that was sleeping with him for years. When he took my children from me, she was the one nurturing the children. How can you take my children from their mother and give it to your mistress for years? The children can talk now.
Anita Chioma was living in the house with him.
She's a deaconess in the church, and moving immediately I left, she moved in with him. Deaconess.
Anita Chioma was a deaconess in the church.
Yes.
When he sent you away, he moved Anita Chioma into the house, taking care of the children.
Yes, so-called children, but she was warming his bed. And she confronted me in church that leave my husband alone for me. I have witnesses that are still alive till today. A deaconess confronting Mommy Gio to leave her husband for her is a shame to the body of Christ. Okafors, you brought shame. That apology, you lying. I don't see no integrity in that. You're still gonna do more.
How old were these children at that time?
My kids? Yes. My first daughter was what, 7 thereabout. Amarachi was almost 5. Baba, my son, was 3 years plus, going to 4. In 5 years, I have 4 children. So
I was about to ask that. How come your children are so close in age?
Yeah, 5 years I have 4. 5 years I have 4 children. My son is the only one that is older than my last daughter that you saw on the altar, with 2 years and 3 months. Yep. I was having children back to back. For a man that said he never knew such a lady that came with him being pregnant and came again with another child again, was pregnant, then he was forced to marry her. What a blatant lie, Okafors. Okafors.